All right, that brings us to Crowdfunding Corner for the week of April 4th, I think, 2025. There are 4 games that are ending in the next couple of weeks that I wanted to highlight. And this first one is a quick little card game from Button Shy. They focus on little pocket like wallets that have 18 cards in them and make tons of different games in that 18 card system. This one looks pretty cool. It's called Adventurous, and you will be. It kind of reminds me of like Sprawlopolis, which is one that I have and I really enjoy. But you are creating this like exploration path. I think you get 2 cards each turn, and then you have to like decide where you're going to put them, like to create the path, or to create like a rectangle of these icons in order to place like a big discovery along your path. Are you going to discover Triton or hunting at dusk? And the more things you're able to discover along your path by lining up the correct icons and your like adventure line, you score the most points. So it's kind of like a solo play against yourself, try to do better next time kind of game. There is also an expansion that I think is included here on the Kickstarter. Yeah, 6-card expansion, has another ship card and 5 more map cards. And it looks like the map cards are double-sided. One side has that like cool like special place or event you're trying to see, and the other side has the grid that has like your adventure line and the icons on it. So I like these kind of solo puzzle games that they make. So that is Adventurous from Button Shy Games. It's on Kickstarter until April 12th, and I think they usually cost $12. So there you go. Next up is a game from Queen Games, and a very popular designer and artist, to be honest. It's called Propeller Islands, and the art is by the Micho, who does like a very specific style of artwork, and I really like his style. I have Architects of the West Kingdom, which he did, which is more people-focused. This one is animals, obviously. And the designer's name is Stanislav Kordonsky.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to pronounce it like that. He's made some very popular games recently. They listed some of them right here. Oh, right here, about the designer. So there's a big list of these games right here. I think the most famous or recent of the 2 are Nova Roma and Endless Winter. So he's got a pretty good pedigree. Both of them, as it notes here, got really good reviews from sites like the Dice Tower. And in this game, you roll dice. They're placed around kind of this grid, and then on your turn, you take dice from this section. And if you take dice next to some of these tiles, you get to take them and build your own little place. And then if the different locations on your little city have meeples on them, you can use dice to activate them, and you're kind of like activating your own little engine. So it's kind of a tile laying, dice drafting, engine building game. There's a bit more to it than that, but I'll leave that reading to you. You can also get add-ons of their other game and these cool acrylic standees of those 6 funky looking characters. I kind of like the old turtle, to be honest, but that penguin's looking pretty cool too. I don't know. Is that a seal or an otter? I think that one's an otter. I don't know. I like the cool little animals.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
So that is Propeller Islands, also on Kickstarter until April 14th. Okay, we're off of Kickstarter now. We're hopping over to Gamefound. This game is called 6 Sojourns. Sojourn. I feel like that word is pronounced slightly differently at times, and I feel like I said it wrong.
I have no idea.
6 Sojourns by Red Raven Games. Red Raven is very famous in the board game arena, and I think they are here in Utah, like we are.
Oh, wow.
The dude who I think founded the company and did the designing of the first games they did, and all of the artwork and the writing and everything. His name is Ryan Lockett. And I don't know why I needed to tell you that, but he's kind of synonymous with Red Raven Games. This game is kind of a remake and a reworking of an earlier game they had called, I think, 8-Minute Dungeon or something. It's a 40-minute game for 2 to 4 players, and it has a bunch of different maps that you can play depending on which edition of the game that you get. You're moving your people around, building houses, and it's an area control game where you're trying to kind of take over the land better than your opponents. There's also different map scenarios. You can like string them together into a what's it say here? I swear it said you could play like 6 of them as a mini story if you string them together. Customize each game session with your favorite mini expansions or play them all. Oh yeah, here you go. Play through a campaign of 6 games, adding rules and expansions, or you can combine your favorite and play a single session. I really like their cool artwork, and a lot of their iconography and cards are similarly laid out from their other games. Yeah, I don't know that there's much else to say. I think, where is the gameplay section? Let's see if I can find that. I don't think I passed it. Yep, I must have. But basically, depending on which map you're playing, you'll start in different areas. You move your little people around, build houses, trying to control certain spots of the board. And you're doing that by taking one of the face-up cards from this row of 5 face-up cards each turn. Very simple to play. Kind of a step in the lighter direction from some of their other games. I have Near and Far over there, and I think Sleeping Gods is their biggest, most recent one. So, and Creature Caravan. But anyways, that is 6 Sojourns from Red Raven Games, and it is on Gamefound until April 14th of this year. Then the last one we're going to talk about this week, is a grouping of expansion modules for a cooperative game called Spark Riders 3000, which is supposed to be an excellent cooperative game. I'm very picky with those, so I don't buy many of them. I think Dice Throne Missions is probably the most recent one that I've played. This one's a bit different in that you are playing with teammates and you're moving around this ship, trying to fix different parts of the ship, and also like upgrade your character and protect it from aliens who fly in their own ships and then are trying to attack you. So you're like building turrets and lasers on the ship. It has a cool looking like a table presence with like these big 3D turrets you're building and shields you're putting on different sections of the ship. If a certain section takes enough damage, it will explode and you have to build it back. And the aliens will like slowly like move from behind you and then on like your flanks to the left and right. There are different missions. You have to play this game with an app, either on a phone or an iPad, and it will let you choose like the mission type you want to play, if it's strictly combat or something else. Again, very popular game from last year, and this is a group of modules that you can add to that game, and another way that you can get a reprinting of that original game. So this one is called Spark Riders 3000, the Galactic modules, and I think it lists here what it adds, which are... Where are you at? 2 new characters. You got Frog and Phil. I do like Frog.
Frog's awesome.
I like Frog a lot. 2 new character boards for Frog and Phil. 2 poker chip help tokens for, can you guess who?
Reiner Knizia.
Yes, Frog and Phil. 6 new double layered tiles. Look like they're sections of the ship. So new ones. 2 turret slots for double the firepower. Hacking deck, radar, cafeteria, prosperity module, inferno. 2 new turrets, 7 construction cards, 3 cargo minis, 5 premium prosperity cards, 1 standee VIP token, 1 construction and cards display tile, 4 thrusters, a premium insert, 3 new missions. So there you go. You can get us neoprene mat and everything. Yeah, I would love to play this game. I don't know that I would love to buy this game. Because I don't know. But it looks cool. All right, those are our 4 games for Crowdfunding Corner this week. Devin, which one of them is your pick of the week?
This week, I'm going to choose this one, Spark Riders 3000, because I don't feel like I've played many games like this.
Yeah.
Using the app is interesting. Different missions. It seems like a very defensive game. You're trying to prep to not be destroyed by the game. It reminds me of that game we played where we each controlled a side of the plane.
Oh, Sky Team?
You can add, Sky Team. You can add modifiers and different difficulties, and you're basically playing defense against a ship not having a pilot, basically.
Yeah.
And seeing if you can land. This one's like seeing if you can survive.
Yeah.
I don't know if I love the phone app portion.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't have many games. I probably only have a couple that require an app. I've heard the app on this game is excellent. It has like cutscenes and voice acting.
Wow.
And it's supposed to be very good. Because I know some games that have apps, like some are done much better than others. But.
Yeah. It might be great. I don't know much about it, but it caught my attention more than any of the others.
Yeah. I agree. I think that is a good pick. And I don't know what I want my pick to be, but I think I'm going to go with Adventurous from Button Shy Games. I really like what they do over there, and I hope that they're able to do it for a long, long time. They've had a lot of partnerships with good designers, like Stephen Armini and who is the designer I'm thinking of that has done a lot of their games? I can't remember, but Dustin Dobson and Milan Zivkovic have done quite a few of theirs as well. So I don't know. I like that kind of quick solo game. I'm not usually a fan of like long solo games, but a little quick one I can play in 5-10 minutes. I think it's pretty cool. All right, well, that's going to do it for Crowdfunding Corner for the week of April 4th, 2025. We'll see you next week for episode number 54. Thank you so much for watching this video. As most of you know, gaming top-down is an independent endeavor. I don't accept money from publishers for previews or opinion-related content, but there are a few ways that you can support the channel and help me keep the lights on. Liking this video and subscribing to the channel helps me to grow. If you're thinking of getting a game that I covered in this video, please click the affiliate link in the description of this video. It helps to support me and doesn't add any cost to your purchase. I also do a weekly gaming podcast where I talk about the board games that I'm playing along with my brother. You can check that out on Apple's podcasts and on Spotify. And you can also get that podcast 3 days early over on our Patreon. You can follow the Patreon at patreon.com/supergamebrothers completely for free. But if you do support us over there, you get some extra perks like being able to write into the show, getting early access to the show, voting on the games that I'm going to cover and review, and lots of other fun stuff. Thanks so much for your support, for liking and commenting on my videos. You really are what helped keep the lights on for me. Thank you.